Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the annual Louise White School not so spooky Halloween night. This is the 2020 version, our virtual edition. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here for our not so spooky event. We have a lot of surprises in store for you today. We know it's not going to be the same as if we were all here in person carving our pumpkins together, but we hope that this video can bring a little bit of the not so spooky fun home to you in your house. So remember, make sure you're taking pictures of the event um, as you carve your pumpkins with your family. Share those pictures with the PTO on their Facebook page. You can also email me those pictures at kevin.skomer@bps101.net. That's kevin.skomer@bps101.net. I'd love to include those family pictures on my daily announcements, and I'll probably do those for our Friday Fun segment. So usually I record Friday Fun on Thursdays. So if you get some pictures taken on today or tomorrow, send those in to me and I'd be happy to include them in Friday Fun. If you come after the weekend, I'll try to include some next week. So hang on, enjoy the fun. We're going to start with Mr. Schulze, who has a great art project for us.
Hi everyone, Mr. Schulze here, and I'm going to be teaching you a project on how to make a house on a spooky Halloween night. For this project, you're going to need oil pastels, watercolor paint, and probably a thicker white paper. Now, if you don't have oil pastels, you can use crayons. Those will still work. And then if you don't have the watercolor paint, you could probably just use markers. And then after you put the marker down, you could use water and just kind of brush over it, and that would blend it like a watercolor paint. All right, let's get started. Drawing a house, and you can start with just probably like a rectangular shape, maybe another rectangle on top of it. We're going to be coloring this in with the black oil pastel. Add a roof line to here, maybe another triangle up here. So you're just kind of adding some rectangles and shapes together. Make a porch here. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be coloring it in. So I'm going pretty fast with this. Maybe do some steps or something. Could have a tree in the background, kind of a spooky tree if you'd like. And I'll do the moon up here. Might want to make the moon pretty big just so you can see it nicely. All right, I'm going to take my black oil pastel and I'm just going to color in all of this. Now you might remember, those of you that are a little older, in kindergarten and first grade we do quite a bit of painting, and often what we do is we will trace our drawings with crayon, and then when we paint over them, the crayon, since it's made of oil mostly, it'll push the paint away, so then it makes it a lot neater looking artwork. It's easier to see that way, the paint, and it doesn't bleed over into the other areas. And I'm using oil pastel. It's going to be the same idea because, again, just like crayon, it's mostly oil, hence the name oil pastel. And I'm just going to color this in all the way. You know what I can do? I can leave some areas for windows. Maybe I want to have some windows in here. I could have drawn those ahead of time. I probably should have, but we'll add them here now. Go ahead and color that all in. And I'm going pretty fast just because I don't want the lesson to take too long. Go ahead and color it all in. Here's a porch area. And then the steps. And you can color all this in too. Okay, so we used the black oil pastel for that. Now we're going to grab the yellow, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to color in our moon. And it looks a bit like a sun now, but when we get all the watercolors in a bit, then it should look more like the moon. And then I'll color in my windows too. Now, since it's yellow, you don't want to get too close to the black edge or else it's going to smudge quite a bit. It's going to pick up the black and kind of blend in. It looks like I might have gotten a little bit already. I think it's okay. It's not too much. Here. And then I might go over it one more time and just add, just with the black, just to add a couple lines on the window just to make it look a little more interesting. Okay. Now I'm going to add some watercolor to this. For this next part, we're going to use, you need a cup of water, obviously, and the watercolors. And I'm going to focus on two colors, I think. I'm going to do like purple and blue. So go ahead and wake up your colors. I'm just going to paint it on here. And just because I can go right over the oil pastel, and it shouldn't bother at all. And I'm going to switch to my blue also. And you can let the colors overlap a little bit. That's totally fine if you do that. And I'm mixing the colors. I'm going right over the yellow. Since the yellow is since it's oil pastel, it's not mixing with the water, so it's keeping that circle nicely. Grab some more purple. Kind of blend it around. It starts mixing a little nicer. I used quite a bit of blue earlier, so I'm going to do more with purple on this side. You're getting nice mixtures here. It looks really interesting. And if you use a little less water, you should be able to get a little darker color too. Switch back to the blue. Okay, and there's my picture. It's a nice blending with the watercolors, and then the oil pastels are so dark, and since they don't mix with the water, you get to keep all the nice colors and keep your rigid lines too. I hope you have a great Halloween, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Putton here with her fun Halloween mask, all ready to tell you lots of great Halloween jokes. It's called Joke of the Night. So get ready. We have lots of great jokes for you. So during this segment, Mrs. Putton's going to pull down her mask and share with you some great Halloween jokes. Here's our first one. Why didn't the skull go to prom? Because he had nobody to go with. Ba-da-bump bump. Our second joke is, what is a ghost favorite Italian food? And now I'm going to come out from behind my mask. Spook-getti. Don't worry, I'm here all night. Joke 3 is coming up.
Well done, Mr. Schulze. That was a great project, and thanks, Mrs. Putton, for some funny jokes. We look forward to hearing some later on in the show. Now, coming up, we have our music teacher, Mr. Zimmer, with a very special treat. Take it away, Mr. Zimmer.
Well, where did I put that flashlight? I can't go on a ghost hunt without a flashlight. Oh, you scared me. I didn't know anybody was there. Sorry. I'm just getting ready to go on a ghost hunt here. Why, you want to come along with me? It's kind of a fun thing. I mean, we're not really going to go anywhere, but maybe we'll see some ghosts or something. That could be kind of cool. It's pretty easy. There's only 3 things you have to do. The first one is you have to keep a steady beat with your hands, patting on your legs. And that's the sound of us going through the woods as we're on our search for ghosts. The second thing is you'll have to repeat after me things I say like, let's try it. I'll say it. Going on a ghost hunt. Going on a ghost hunt. Gonna catch a big one. Gonna catch a big one. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. Well, that was pretty easy. I think you could do that with me. The third thing is if you do see a ghost, you have to say, ooh, ooh, a ghost. Ah! All right, just so I know and I can run away. I mean, so I can come and see the ghost. That's what I meant to say. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to look for my flashlight real quick. You just kind of chill out here in the living room and I'll be right back, okay? Let's see. Is it over here? And wait, what? What? What did you say? You saw a ghost in my living room? I didn't think my house was haunted. Okay. All right. Well, let me look over here for the flashlight and see if I can find it over here. Okay. You really saw a ghost? Oh. Let's see. What? Ooh, a ghost? Are you sure you saw a ghost here? Now, I hope you're not like playing with me, like you're pretending to see a ghost just to see if I'm going to get scared, because I'm not. You won't scare me. Okay. All right. You really saw, I don't know. I'm going to look down here for my flashlight, and then we'll be on our way. Okay. Oh, where is that flashlight? What? Oh, ow. That hurt. Are you sure you saw a ghost? All right. Well, I'm going to trust you. I don't want to live in my house anymore, though. But all right, let's continue on our ghost hunt. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's start walking through the woods and see if we can find some ghosts, because I'm not scared at all. Not one bit. Going on a ghost hunt. Going on a ghost hunt. Gonna find a big one. Gonna find a big. I'm not scared. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. Right. Here comes a swamp. Ooh. A glurpy, morpy swamp. A slippery, slimy swamp. Can't go over it. We can't go under it. We gotta go over it. Right in the middle. Here we go. Ready? Oh, it's so gooey. It's like squishing through my toes. Oh, I think it's like, oh, it's in my pants. Oh, that's gross. All right. Are we out of the swamp? That's enough of that. All right. Wipe this stuff off. All right. Let's keep going. Going on a ghost hunt. We're gonna find a big one. I'm not scared. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. Well, it's northern Illinois, so here comes a cornfield. A crispy, crunchy cornfield. A rustling, rattling cornfield. Can't go over it. We can't go under it. We gotta walk through it. All right, you ready? These are pretty crispy branches on these corn stalks, so let's walk through it. Here, whoa! Did you see that? Someone's throwing corn at us. Oh, look out, duck! Why was that? That's coming in. Oh, ah! Who would throw corn at us? You think a ghost? Okay, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Let's keep going. Let's go through these creepy woods here. Going on a ghost hunt. Gonna find a big one. I'm not scared. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. All right, here come the windy woods. The dark and dim windy woods. The kind of spooky windy woods. We can't go around it. We can't go under it. We gotta walk through it. All right, let's take a walk through the creepy windy woods. Here we go. Whoa, that wind is pretty strong. I wasn't expecting that. Keep going. Take another walk. Whoa! Whoa, get back to the path. Watch out for the wind. Ah! Keep looking out. The wind is really blowing. Woo! Whoa! Ah! Okay. All right. All right, we're out of the windy woods. Woo! That was quite windy. All right, let's keep going. Going on a ghost hunt. We're gonna find a big one. I'm not scared, really. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. Here comes a tree. Whoa. A gigantic tree. A ginormous tree. We can't go under it. We can't go through it. We gotta climb over it. All right, let's climb this tree. This is a really high tree. Maybe when we're up top, we can get a good view. All right, here we go. Let's start climbing. You ready? All right, grab the branches. Climbing up here. That's a tall tree. I'm a little winded climbing all the way up here. Keep going. I think we're almost to the top. And, oh, we made it. Let's take a look around and see what there is. Whoa, what a view we have up here. I can see all over. I can see the swamp over there. That's probably where it's really foggy. Yeah. I think the cornfields over there that we walked through, if you can see that. And, oh, there's the windy woods right in front of us down there. Yeah. Oh, and I think I see back over there. Or maybe it's over there. I think I see a graveyard. Yeah, that's where we'll find a ghost. Who wants to go for a walk in the creepy Wait, we're going to go for a walk in a graveyard looking for ghosts. I'm good. I'm okay. Are you ready? Let's do this. Here's us going. Ready? Okay. Going on a ghost hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. I'm not scared. It's a starry night and the moon is bright. It's a starry night and the moon. Okay. All right, well, here we are. Let's kind of look around the graveyard. I'm going to go take a look over here and see what there is. If you see something, don't let me know. Let me know. I'll see what there's. Yeah. What? You saw a ghost? I don't see a ghost. You're not playing with me. This is no time to be playing with me. I'm a little bit nervous right now. Okay, I'm going to look over here and see if the ghost is over this way. Don't be nice. What? Wait, what? You saw another ghost? Oh, come on. Don't play with me like this. This is a little nerve-wracking for me, okay? I'm going to keep looking around over here. Maybe there's some ghosts hiding back here. Yeah. What? Are you sure? All right, I'm looking around. Don't you be playing with me. Oh, look. It's a ghost. Run! Ah! Go, here we go. Run through the creepy graveyard. Whoa, he's chasing us. Keep going. Climb back up the tree. Whoa, it's after us. Keep going. Look out for the ghost. We're going to have to go through the windy woods. One more time through the whoa. Joe, the windy woods. It's the ghost. Keep going. I do want my mommy. All right, let's go through the creepy corn. Look out for the There's more corn flying at us. Ah, and the ghost. Keep going through the corn, through the swamp. Ready? Move the ghost. All right, keep going. Oh, we made it back home. We're back. Oh, whew. You weren't kidding. There really were ghosts out there. That was really scary. I mean, I was okay. I wasn't scared at all. I was pretty brave, I think. So just don't tell anybody. Well, I hope you had fun on our ghost hunt. And, well, keep your eyes open. You never know what you might see. I'm going to go now. So we'll see you later. Bye.
Why didn't Dracula have any friends? Because he was a pain in the neck. I know, these are getting better, every single one. Here comes joke number 4. What kind of shoes do ghosts wear? I bet many of you will be able to get this one. Boots. Get it? Boots.
Thanks, Mr. Zimmer. Enjoyed going on that ghost hunt with you. And now it's story time. So I'm going to read I Need My Monster. It's a nice Halloween-focused book. So sit back, listen up, and we'll read the story I Need My Monster by Amanda Knoll. I Need My Monster by Amanda Knoll. Tonight, when I looked under the bed for my monster, I found this note instead. Gone fishing. Back in a week. Gabe. What was I going to do? I needed a monster under my bed. How was I supposed to get to sleep if my monster was gone? I tried to sleep, but it wasn't the same without Gabe. I missed his ragged breathing, his nose whistling, his scrabbling of his uncut claws. How would I ever get to sleep without Gabe's familiar scary noises and his spooky green ooze? It was no use. Gabe would be gone for a week, and I just had to have a monster. I climbed quietly out of my bed so my parents wouldn't hear me. Grown-ups have some strange ideas about monsters under beds. I knocked on the floorboards, then scrambled back under my covers, and I waited nervously. Would a new monster appear? What would he be like? Would his snorting be as cheerful as Gabe's? When I heard some creaking under my bed, I knew that the substitute monster had arrived. Good evening, said a low, breathy voice. My name is Herbert, and I will be your monster for the evening. Herbert? What kind of a name is that for a monster? You don't sound scary at all. Have you ever scared a kid before? Well, no, but I have read all of the best books on the topic. Do you have long teeth and scratchy claws? I asked. No, but I have an overbite, and I'm a mouth breather. Listen. Herbert's panting was kind of scary, but it wasn't enough for me. Listen, Herbert. I'm sorry. I just don't think this is going to work. It's nothing personal, but I really need a monster with claws. Picky, picky, Herbert complained. As you wish. I'll go. There was some more creaking, and then Herbert was gone. Some scratching warned me that a second monster had appeared. Good evening, he said with a high, silky voice. My name is Ralph. I understand you need a monster with claws. If you would please lean over, I will hold out an arm for inspection. I crouched on the edge of the bed, hoping to see horrible, shaggy arm with sharp, ragged nails. Instead, I was surprised to see sleekly brushed fur with smooth, shiny claws. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but is that nail polish on your claws? Yes, it is, Ralph replied. I believe professional monsters should always be very well groomed. I could tell that this was not going to work either. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Ralph, but I need a monster with scary claws. Like Gabe's, I thought. I heard some more scratching, and I knew Ralph was gone. A minute later, a third voice came from under the bed. Check out these claws, kid. I gathered my courage and peered over the edge, and wow, those claws were impressive and dark and razor sharp. So far, so good. Oh, I was a little nervous. Could you stick out your tail? I whispered. Sure, but don't get scared. I peeked through my fingers, the slimy tail slithering over the foot of my bed, and that's when I noticed the bow. Are you a girl monster? Well, of course I am, she snapped. I'm Cynthia. Do you have a problem with that? Yeah, I do, I admitted. I definitely need a boy monster. Boy monsters are for boys. Girl monsters are for girls. Everybody knows that. Well, aren't you a picky one, she sniffed. Poof, she was gone. Was I being too picky? No, I knew that my monster needed to be well-clawed and menacing. The whole point of having a monster, after all, was to keep me in bed, imagining all the scary stuff that could happen if I got out. Then I heard a snuffling noise and some slobbering. A fourth monster was numbering my bed. Hey, the name's Mac. One look at his claws proved that Mac was big, scruffy, boy monster. I shivered. Maybe this one's gonna work out. Those are excellent claws. But do you have a long tail? I leaned over to see. Nah, my tail is stumpy, Mac slurped. But I do have this unusually long tongue. Why would I be afraid of a long tongue? I asked. Oh, I don't know, he said, trying to sound terrifying. But you never know when I might lick you. Oh, I fell on my bed laughing. Well, if you're not going to even try to work with me, Mac whined. I held in my giggles. I really don't think you should send me away, he warned. Kids who reject 5 monsters in one night. I did not reject 5 monsters tonight, I interrupted. My regular monster went fishing. Fishing, huh? Maybe he just left you because you're so picky. Fine, I'm out of here. But I wouldn't expect another monster tonight if I were you. How was I ever going to get to sleep without my monster? I was surprised to hear more creaking under the bed. Loud creaking with scratching. I thought no more monsters were going to appear, I said. Sorry I'm late, kid. It was Gabe. I thought I would enjoy fishing, but I didn't, he explained. Those fish scare too easily. No challenge at all. You, however, are very challenging, my friend. You're almost too old to be afraid of monsters, so you keep me on my toes. Ah, toes, a delicious snack. The bed quivered as Gabe's stomach rumbled with hunger. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to start the evening with an ominous puddle of drool. I peeked over the edge of my bed and green ooze spread soundlessly from underneath. The bed trembled as Gabe unfurled his spiked tail. He was daring me to guess where he might pop up. Oh, I shivered. So, you had some substitute monsters tonight, Gabe said, sharpening his claws on my bedside. Were you scared? Then Gabe started tapping. I could tell he wanted to know if I still needed him. No other monster can scare me like you do, I giggled, diving under my covers and pulling them up tight. Through the blanket, I heard Gabe's soft, comforting snorts. Ha! I knew it. We're made for each other, he growled. When my blanket started to slip off the bed, I knew Gabe was ready to eat. Now, if you could please stick out your foot, he said, I'd like to nibble on your pinky. I yanked my blanket back up and scrunched my feet so Gabe couldn't get them. No toes tonight, but you can have this, I offered, pushing a pillow off the bed. I didn't even hear it hit the floor. Gabe was back. The ooze was perfect. Everything was back to normal. I shivered again. I would be asleep in no time. And that was the book, I Need My Monster by Amanda Knoll. Kind of an interesting take on the monsters under the bed.
I know you're gearing up. We are moving on to joke number 5. What do birds say on Halloween? Twinkle, tweet. That's what they say. And last but not least, joke. The final joke of the evening is a knock-knock one, so you'll all need to participate. Knock, knock. I know you're all saying, who's there? Philip. Philip who? Fill up my bag with Halloween candy, please. That's what you can all say on Halloween if you choose to go trick-or-treating. I hope all of you have a wonderful Halloween this weekend. Get out and enjoy the late afternoon. It's supposed to be a really nice Halloween weather day. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoyed Jokes with Mrs. Putton at night. Thank you.
Well, on that note, I think it is time to call it a night. So I just want to thank Mr. Schulze, Mr. Zimmer, and Mrs. Putton for working with me on this to put this together for everybody. I hope you enjoyed it at home. I hope you're having a good time with your family carving pumpkins. I can't wait to see the pumpkins pictures that you're going to send in. Remember, post to the PTO Facebook page. We are going to be having some contests for the different categories of pumpkins. So please post them there. Also send me via email some of those pictures from your family having fun tonight so that I can put them on my announcements on Friday during Friday Fun. Have a great night, everybody. Have a very happy and safe Halloween. And again, thanks for joining us.